Hello, today I'm at Mamerki, formerly Mauerwald, the headquarters of the German Army, OKH, for the campaign in the Soviet Union, located some 25 kilometers or so from the Eagle's Nest where Hitler would hang out. We've got some enormous bunkers here, including this one here. This is the bunker of General Leese. Absolutely huge in size, 25 meters by 9 meters. It was a bunker like this that Adolf Hitler was living in Rastenburg at the Wolf's Lair. And here we can see that the bunkers have survived. Hitler ordered his bunkers blown up, so did Himmler. But here, they're still here, because this was the army, and the army knew that these structures had no military purpose, for one, and for two, they appreciated, I would imagine, that using huge amounts of explosives to blow up these buildings was not an effective use of their soldiers' times. Now, what I've done here is I've filmed these bunkers. Where we're standing right now, this is where most of the visitors actually come to, and just to demonstrate that point, I'm going to take you through the car park. But so I think it's definitely something worth seeing. But what I've also done is I've gone into the forest and I have filmed some of those places which can't be seen. Now, they say here that there are 30 bunkers which are still in existence. They're not, I mean, the one we just saw, that's a particularly large one. There's not all that many like that. But they've also here got a rather nice museum. It costs 32 zloty, €7.50, something like that, to enter. And so here, I'll just show you the sign for the. So there we've got the left-hand side, we've got the Amber Room. Obviously, it's a copy of the Amber Room because that disappeared in 1945. With 30 bunkers, Stalingrad Museum. Okay, that was a bit iffy, but it was all right, I suppose. The underground tunnel, the Wieża the tunnel, the observation platform. Oh, brilliant! The U-boat. Unless it was, we've got another one here, wasn't so interesting, but they had some nice things inside. Anyway, really good, fantastic. And there's explanations. Sometimes explanations could be a bit better, and the English at times is a bit dodgy, but I'm trying to put the good and the bad in here. But I'll give possibly even give an example. They're using the word for firing position. They used the word shooting range throughout. And that was a translation from Polish. So anyway, take you through this enormous car park they've got here as well. Very nice. Unfortunately, they close it to stop people actually coming in and parking during the night who haven't bought tickets, which I did happen to notice because I had bought a ticket and other people turned up where I was during the night. Now, to the right is the Masurian Canal, which was started, incidentally, proposals for it date back to the 19th century, but it was started under the Kaiser in 1908. The Prussian government allotted funds for it, stopped because the First World War, started again under the Wehrmacht, stopped in 1924 and restarted in 1934 and continued construction until 1942. The Masurian Canal, you can see by going down there. I have a plan to actually walk it, a plan which I bet I never realise, but that is the hope. Some incredible structures. The sluice gates built there during the Third Reich are amazing. You can still see where the eagle was and the swastika was. So I find that particularly curious, something I do want to be able to show you. Where the river or the canal is, it's or the lake I should say, 113 meters I think it is above sea level, so it was quite a large drop there, and they did this via 10 sluice gates. Now the canal itself, as I want to walk it, 20 kilometers in Poland. I mean the rest is in 29, just over 20 kilometers in Poland, just over 29 in Russia. And so obviously I can't do the Russian bit, but I can do the Polish bit. So here, hard to believe, this was, oh, it's a nut hatch down there. Look at that, it's a nut hatch. What's a nut hatch? That's a nut hatch. Flown off. I do like to show you the nature when I can as well. Very attractive birds. Blue tit up there now. I'm sure you've seen them before. So these bunkers are in the forest. And then sometimes you can be right up to them and you can miss them. It's happened to me twice. I've still got to see the films I've made from here. I've walked past them without seeing them. And some because I knew where they were, so I was able to get them. Incredible camouflage with they put moss and seaweed on the outside to actually hide them. And so things, everybody goes to Wolf's Lair to see where Hitler used to hang out, but here the bunkers are complete. They weren't destroyed like they were by Hitler or Himmler. I've also visited here, the time I've been here, I've been to Himmler's headquarters at Pozezje. I've been to Ribbentrop's place at Stinort. I've been to Lammers's place just out Radzieja. I'm using now the modern names for these places. And so the Polish. So it really, this, I got here, I don't know, 6:20 as well. Just over 24 hours yesterday, and absolutely outstanding location for those interested in military things. So I've still got plans for what I want to do today. I want to see there's a former manor house down here. I want to have a look at that. The Lendorf family and one of the people involved in the attempted coup of the 20th of July 1944, which incidentally, to a large extent, was planned here, down this road. We go down there, we've got the lake on one side, and the other side there's the house of General Halder, and he had a terrace on the lake. And we know that Stauffenberg was there, we know other people, Schabrendorf, perhaps Chesko were there, and that was where they planned the coup. Not well enough, as it turned out. And here we have the entrance to the main entrance. We've got a museum down here, which I mentioned earlier, and we've got some other bunkers. The observation tower. Oh, it's brilliant. It's worth the entrance fee for the observation tower alone. So good. Give you a little description there. The road, I think the German army had better roads than this. It's all the same. It's been a very long time, 85 years. Many of the roads here are original. I've got a feeling this one here might be original. Just hasn't been repaired. And so it's great. It's a great place around here. I mean, in the summer it's been absolutely fantastic, this tour. But this so far has been the highlight. I'm even thinking, do I really want to go to the Wolf's Lair now and perhaps potentially spoil it? Because that was the plan for today. But I think I might spoil it if I go there. So maybe I won't. So here on the left, I'll show you before I finish, there is the biggest bunker ever planned at 74 meters in length. Just think of that. Imagine how big a football field is. Well, football is 100, but 3/4 of a football field. Can you imagine the amount of reinforced concrete needed to build something like that. It's enormous. And that is down here on the left right now. So the foundations had to go deep into the ground, and so that you can see here. And the amber room disappeared in 1945 from Königsberg Castle, and that Erich Koch, the former Gauleiter of East Prussia, was he was in prison in Poland. 1970 he was brought here, and they made an exploratory tunnel in front of us right now, in that position there. And I don't know how Koch would have known. Of course, Königsberg Castle, it was under his care. He should have been looking after the place. But he wasn't looking after it well enough. Well, anyway, that was like going on to the Battle of Königsberg. That's another thing. But anyway, so it was believed that was there, but as it turned out, it wasn't. But this here part of it, I've done a separate video on the largest bunker. So good. Anyway, that gives you an idea. Despite the early hour, I see there's already people here putting things out. And so this is Mamerki, northern Poland. Absolutely brilliant, in my opinion. And I have said one or two bad things about it as well, so you can't say I'm being biased. See, here we've got a bunker, and there's underground exhibition, and bunker over there, more underground exhibitions, and great. So, thanks for watching. Hope you found it interesting. And I upload every day now at 2000 hours my time. I'm based in Poland and in Germany. If you're interested in real history, I take you to the places where these things happened. I take and show you what these places look like today. I've got to do original research. In this case, I know the languages, so I manage. Okay, all the best for me. Bye for now.